Manuel, after you'd come in, Jose Mourinho came in on Sunday, and he sort of referred to you as Manuel Pellegrini. He was missaying your name in an attempt to, I don't know, maybe annoy you or something. But what do you feel you should maybe show more respect for fellow managers?
I don't talk about that.
But with his attempt at these mind games, is that something you will just ignore if he does try to engage you in this sort of, mental battle?
I repeat, it's not my problem.
Manuel, how do you regard the Capital One Cup? It was your first trophy at City last season. Is it a special trophy for you? Is it one that gives you, happy memories?
Well, of course, if you won that trophy last year, was the first trophy that we won during the year. I don't think it's special, but I think it's important to try to retain the title. That's why I'm trying to talk with the players every day. That in any competition, doesn't matter which competition is if we won it last year or we were eliminated. We are going to try this year to do as the best as we can in all of them.
Manuel, we had to wait a long time to see Mangala. Can you give us an assessment of what you thought of him? Most people were very impressed, and will he play again tomorrow to build up his match fitness?
Well, first of all, I think that was very important for Mangala to work with us 1 month before he started playing. It was not as when one of you asked me before the game when he was going to do his first starter. I think that was more important for him to delay it a little bit more, but know how to do it. That's why I'm so happy in the way he played in last Sunday, because he was a feeling of power for the team and a very strong defender. He's a player with a lot of experience. He's not a young player playing first division, but always difficult to do it the first time in Premier League. So I think that for him was a very good experience. And he will continue on being part of our squad normally, because that's why he came here.
Manuel, could this be a chance for Caballero tomorrow night, and also Nastasic as well? We haven't seen much of him this season.
Well, we'll see tomorrow which the lineup starter. Of course, Willy Caballero has, I don't know if it will be tomorrow or not, but will we have 1 or 2 games in a row, because I think there's a player, it's a keeper player that he needs to play also. Matias Nastasi, we have also Boyata, so we'll see when they have the opportunity to do it. But the important, when they play, they do it good.
Manuel, it's traditionally, the League Cup is traditionally a competition where teams blood young players. Will you be bringing any young players into your squad tomorrow night?
Tomorrow in the squad list is Pozo is in our squad list. We'll see. Pozo. We'll see if tomorrow he will play or
not. Manuel, you said that you've struggled to break down teams when they play like Chelsea and Stoke. What can you do to kind of solve that?
What we need to continue doing different movements, to try to create more space, to try to be more accurate in the last pass. But I think that in the offensive volume that we had in the last game, it's a very important thing to do it better than we did against Stoke. And after that, score the chances, the few chances, because you're not going to have many chances against teams that defend very well. The few chances that you have, you must score.
Manuel, with Aguero and Jovetic injured, do you feel a little bit short of strikers?
Well, I hope that Kuhn is just kick. I think that was not good for him to take a risk playing tomorrow, but he will be on Saturday against Hull with any problem, and I hope that also Stefan Jovetic can be fit in 2 or 3 days more. So with those 2 players in 100% and Seco, for the moment we don't have any problem.
Manuel, you mentioned losing to Wigan last season here in the FA Cup. Is that a little lesson, a little reminder of how things can go wrong if you're not switched on for these type of games like tomorrow night?
Yes, well, not only Wigan, also Watford. Huh? Remember that we lose 2-0 in the first half, and after that we could change the score for 4-2. But for any team of Premier, or all the teams of Premier League, I think it's experience that all of the team have lived in a moment. If you don't play with 100% of intensity, you are not going to win.
We've spoken before about the squad and challenging in four fronts. Do you feel the squad can do that again this season? You did very well last season, and that sort of juggling act of trying to compete on four fronts. Is that possible, or must you prioritise one competition over another?
Or what? Sorry.
Can you treat each competition the same and try and win it, or must you prioritise?
No. We are not going to prioritize any competition. We hope we can do it better than last year. Last year, you remember that we were the team that stayed more involved in all the competition. We'll try to do it this year also.